I know what happens to unruly children in Curse of Strahd. Didn't manage to get to play much of Curse of Strahd, but I do know what happens to them.
And see, here's the thing. Most of this party has at least played some Curse of Strahd. But no one has been able to, like, actually play through and finish it. Hence why this game exists.
The safe word for tonight is pineapple.
Pineapple.
I thought it was blood.
No, you're just going to be seeing that a lot.
The point of a safe word is something you're not going to say a lot.
Exactly. But let me get this up and going here. Of course, that resets right at the beginning. Totally fine though. Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. Anyway, I'm gonna switch to our other little scene here so we can see the kind of bigger cameras. Have everybody's names kind of, sort of, where I want them. Anyway, hi. We're playing Curse of Strahd. Real quick, we're gonna have the players introduce themselves and their characters, and then we're gonna get into it and have a little fun. We'll start off. Meg, why don't you go first?
Hello, my name is Vive. I am a satyr from the Feywild, and I spent a good deal of time learning the ways of a particular deity, and therefore I am a Twilight Domain cleric.
All right. Next up we have Nerdy Teacher.
I am playing Lily, short for Liliana. She is a Circle of Stars druid, and her life has been very quiet up until a certain Feywild satyr came into her life.
Next up, Cap. What you got?
Hi. I'm playing Shayne Feywilder. I am not of the Feywild. Feywilder is a taken last name because I am a changeling who occasionally appears as an Eladrin elf of the Feywild. At the beginning of this story, I appear as a Shatterkai elf with a series of tattoos that have a nighttime, starry, shooting star theme. And I am an operational inebriant.
Stealing that, by the way. We have Lyssa.
I am playing Iravella. She is a Path of the Storm Herald barbarian. So in the world she comes from, Oral is slowly clawing her way back from insanity because the reason why she became the evil deity that she is because of a cursed item she came across, if you actually read into her lore. So she's slowly but surely clawing her way back, but Ira saved Oral and became a fallen Asimar because of it. And now she is, she follows Oral as a Tundra Path of the Storm Herald barbarian.
Sweet. And next we have Nimue.
So I am playing Avishka Corvialis. She is a Archfey warlock, a Shatterkai, an acolyte of the Raven Queen. And I'm currently, this is what she looks like. And she has been on the material plane traveling for a while with this Shatterkai named Shayne that she ran into and had a scuffle with before kind of becoming friends.
And we have
I have that effect on people.
Hello. I will be playing Draven, a Oath of Redemption Paladin Dampier.
Ooh.
Oh, I cannot tell you all enough how excited I am for this. Okay. Actually, I can tell you how excited I am. Because the first time in a while, I wrote an opening to a game. So, the dark clouds above Castle Ravenloft light up with a series of lightning bolts. A tall, gaunt figure peers out of a dark window. The figure doesn't see the land below. Instead, he fixes his gaze upon a group of adventurers, setting up camp in another dimension. Finally, I do believe this group is ready to play my game. I wonder what will break first.
I hate to tell you this, but we don't understand a damn thing you're saying right now.
I'm sorry, guys. That's my
Did it
stomach.
go too deep? It went too deep. There we go.
Still can't. That's a little bit better.
A little
Better.
better. A little better.
Look, two can play at this game if we really want.
That's true. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't have the time to adjust it the way I wanted to. But anyway.
Sound like the voice on the Jackbox Trivia Murder Party.
You're not wrong.
Finally, I do believe this group is ready to play my game. I wonder what will break first. Their minds or their bodies. Their spirit or their very souls.
Or
Only
horny
time will tell how this story will unfold. Lightning strikes once more as the figure disappears, leaving only mist in his place. The mist spills from the window and crosses the boundary between worlds to collect its new-found prey. Where we find ourselves, the party has just recently got done with another mission, hunting a bunch of goblins. Good hunt, everything went fine. You're on your way back to town. However, it's gotten dark enough where you had to decide it's probably time to set up camp. As you all are getting your bedrolls out, someone got a fire started, food's getting ready. It's not long before Shayne, you would notice, as you're kind of out just getting some firewood, you notice there's kind of a dense fog just closing in on the camp.
everyone, was it this bad last time? Am I drunker than normal? I'm in the woods alone, aren't I? I should probably get back. I bundle up the wood. I move away from this roll of fog, back towards the camp.
As you approach, you get into the light, and everybody in the group is doing their own part of the chores. Vive, you look up, you see Shayne coming in, and sure enough, behind him, almost directly behind him, is a thick fog.
Is that the alcohol?
If you are talking about the fog behind you, if that is alcohol, we are, how you say, about to get swifty.
I don't usually get other people drunk when I drink.
Draven, you now notice The fog's not just behind Shayne. It's completely surrounding the camp.
I've seen this fog somewhere before.
You have.
This is not natural.
It does remind you of
Followed
that.
me.
We would be noticing this as well, I believe.
Yeah, at this point, everyone's kind of noticing there's a fog rolling in.
But like understanding kind of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
How much would I know about this fog since I'm a Path of the Storm Herald?
You would know that the way it's moving and the way it's coming in, and just, you know, yeah, no, this ain't natural. That's not supposed to be here.
Something about this fog is unnatural, guys.
I'm gonna summon.
He is going to
my,
tell. Go for it.
I'm gonna summon my pact weapon as a letter opener.
Okay? It's there.
Avi is going to send her raven, Jessamy, up as far as she can to see how far out the fog goes. If it is just close to the camp or if it is
Okay.
for miles.
For the first roll of the campaign, roll a perception check. It is confed, yes.
17.
Ooh.
17. The raven flies above. As soon as it reaches above the trees, it notices the fog is spreading for miles. And it just barely notices in time when it looks down below. The fog almost reaches for it, encases it, and you lose sight of your raven.
That's not good.
Jessamy! Come back!
Lily, the fog is right up next to you.
Lily has stepped back into the circle and is simply bringing up her quarterstaff and shield,
Everyone's kind of backing away.
watching. Backing up into the circle with the group, yes.
As everyone just kind of keeps backing up as far as you can, you end up all back to back, with just the small fire between you guys. There is officially nowhere else to go.
I would like to use my channel divinity to cast my Twilight Sanctuary, or to make it happen. I don't. It's cast is probably the wrong word,
Twilight
but
Sanctuary.
it is a sphere of twilight that emanates from me, 30-foot radius filled with dim light, and it lasts about a minute, but it grants anybody. It grants people 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points, and on consecutive turns I can end certain effects. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put that up for a minute.
Okay. You cast this, and for a few moments, it looks like the fog kind of recoils away from your sphere of influence. And it backs up, and almost like a wave, crashes over the entire party. All of you suddenly just feel, you know that feeling when you get to the top of the hill and you go down really fast and your stomach just lurches? You get that feeling.
That being said, when it was cast, only Lily got 5 temporary hit points.
Okay. You all feel twisted and turned. Vive, you would recognize this feeling. You're crossing into another world, or at least another plane. You soon find
Oh, it's been a
yourselves.
while since I've had a drink that bad.
You soon find yourselves on a dusty road. The fog clearing away and receding into the woods nearby.
So did anybody else realize we're now in a completely different place?
We
Everybody
are.
here.
Everyone's there. You see everyone. Avi,
That's
you
me?
do see lands on your shoulder.
Don't scare me like that.
This is because of your alcohol. We're gonna have to ban your drinking.
If his alcohol can move us across worlds, we have a bigger problem.
If his
Very-
alcohol
I gotta
can
be
move us across
careful.
worlds, we need to actually probably drink some of that shit because that sounds like a good time.
I need to be careful who I acquire my alcoholic beverages from now on.
I
Your
don't think it
size.
has anything to do with the alcohol, though, guys.
Lily, down the road. It's very faint, but you hear crying.
You all hear that?
No, what do you hear?
Does it to me sound like a child crying or anything in particular?
A child.
There's a young one up ahead. Upset, crying.
I will take off in the direction that she points.
Can we get a vibe check on the crying child?
Sure. Vive,
I don't
what's your check on
trust
it?
it.
That.
It is a small child. This is more vibe check.
I have been waiting for that one, by the way. Ira, go ahead and roll an
so-
insight check.
So
That's a 12.
12. From what you can tell, you've heard the sounds of
I've heard crying children
fear
before.
before. It is definitely a cry of fear. Draven,
Do I recognize where we are?
no, you have no clue.
Is it like wooded, or you said it was a dirt road, but like
there's dirt roads and
what's the
then,
surrounding?
A bit of grass before both sides. There is woods, thick woods. Heading kind of northwest. Draven, this gravel road leads to a village. Its tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among these swollen dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eye towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. You're kind of on the outskirts of the town. You can look down further and you can see the town, but you're at a house. And outside this house are two children. There is a taller girl with a small boy. The boy is the one crying.
When he said that he was going to take off after the
He's
crying,
the
I
first
think
one to do
Liliana would be close behind, but go ahead.
Draven?
Child, are you hurt?
After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." She then points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark, and has a gated portico on the ground floor. The rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned, and their windows and doors boarded up.
A monster, you say? What can you tell me of this beast?
It's in the basement below. Mom and Dad went to go deal with it, and they haven't come back. And so I took my brother out, and now I don't know what to do.
Just
Did you
caught up.
happen to see
Yeah,
what?
about
like,
now
we're-
everyone's catching up. You heard pretty much all of that.
Did you happen to see what kind of monster child?
I don't know. I've never gone there.
She gets down on one knee to kind of be at this child's level because she is like 6'4". So as on her level as she can be.
All the way
So
down.
from here to here, got it.
Yeah.
Picks the kid
and-
up.
She ruffles the kid's hair. Okay. We're gonna do our best, alright, little one?
I think my little brother's still inside. He's still a baby, and I'm too scared to go in to get him. He's
No,
upstairs.
you did the right thing.
Draven's already at the front door.
Okay.
There's a baby
This is
upstairs.
happening. Avi, holding her quarterstaff in her left hand, is going to take her right hand and hit herself on the chest and cast Armor Agathis. It's a protective magical force that surrounds me and gives me 5 temporary hit points. And any creatures that attack me take 5 cold damage.
Gotcha.
Shayne is gonna swig from his
And it lasts
flask
for 1 hour.
God.
as he casts False Life on himself for 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Okay. give
This
me
4
just
plus
a
4 is
minute
8
there.
temporary hit points.
Ira is going to just use her trident to stand up and walk menacingly as this tall, strong ASMR to the household.
Before I follow everyone in, I would like to. It's not even kneeling is weird as a satyr, but your knees don't work that way. But kind of bend down to her level. It's an odd little. I tried, but gonna look her in the eye, and go. I will not pretend that everything is okay until we see what is inside. But you did the right thing, and we will try to help.
You
pretty.
can see in her eyes, she's like, the tears are there, but they're not coming down, and she's fighting hard. And she just quietly nods. Doesn't say anything.
Okay, then I will follow everyone else in.
All right.
So, Tanis, I read it wrong. I actually have 10 temporary hit points, and it's 10 damage when they hit me, because I
Ooh.
didn't realize I cast it at 2nd level, and it says when you cast a
Right.
spell at 2nd level or higher, the hit points and damage increase by 5 for each slot.
Mm-hmm. And you
So.
always cast everything as high level as you can.
That's right.
Yep.
Warlock. So
I think that means
let
I
me switch
I think that
to
means I get an extra 5 too.
here. Can everyone
That I
see
put on,
the
so
map
it's-
that I put you on?
Ooh, gotta bring that up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So tiny. Let's make you bigger.
Sure it is. So Draven,
It's small.
you walk through the front gate there. Give me just a moment.
Can I shrink everyone's pictures on Roll20?
Yes, you can. Go to the settings thing, the little gearbox. Go to voice and video. video
Okay.
display. And where it says player video size, put it to names only.
There we go. Guys were huge for a minute, but everything's fine.
The gate is unlocked and its rusty hinges
That's what
shriek
she said.
when the gate is opened. Oil lamps hang from the portico, ceiling chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that open into a grand foyer. Let me open the door here. Are you just opening the door? Are you trying to be sneaky at all? What are you doing, Draven?
No, I'm gonna open the door directly.
All right. You open the door and walk in. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors leading from the foyer to the main hall, and a set of stained glass. The double doors just ahead of you here.
The
He is
inside
going to
looks
telepathically.
nothing like the outside.
It does look very nice in here. The painting of the two aristocrats. It's a man and a woman, very well dressed. The way they look, you could probably see. Yeah, these are the parents of those two kids. They look very similar. The boy looks like the dad. The mom, But as you open the door,
He is going to telepathically tell Jessamy to fly into the house and try to go upstairs to listen for or see if there is a baby.
Okay. Roll an investigation for Jessamy.
18.
18. Taking a look around, he tries all the way around. All of the doors are closed and seem to be locked shut. With an 18, they would notice there are no lights on upstairs.
And no sound of like a
and
baby crying or anything.
The attic window is bricked up. No other sounds of anyone. You head back down. Is everyone going inside?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Put
This
y'all
trap-
I'm not making
Sure.
that mistake again.
foyer here.
Again?
Real quick, I didn't have you check and make sure. Lyssa, can you move your token? Is that working?
Yes.
Perfect. Cool. Awesome. I want to make sure.
Yes, I said again because I played a one shot where my character was the only one not to step foot in the building and I promptly got locked out during a battle. So I'm not making a
Yep.
mistake again.
And the door is shut, and we're all locked in. And I'm kidding.
Yep.
Draven, when you step into the main hall, it is a wide hall that runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculptured with the images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. The decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward to the second floor. There's also a cloakroom there, like a small closet. There's all these white squares that you see. Those are all doors. Where are you going?
Okay, Draven's gonna kind of turn to everybody quickly. The children said that the parents were in the basement, correct? And then I'm going to just go to the first door that I can get to and look for a way down.
Okay.
That is what I thought I heard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds about right.
So.
That's
Door open.
Eh.
Got it. In this room is the dining room. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned sheets. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware, polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall. It also seems that it is set for dinner. Like, everything was set, but there's no food out.
I'm going to poke my head in and just see if there's another way down, just quickly, and then I'm going to walk back out if there is not.
Okay. As you look around, an interesting thing that you just kind of notice. The paneling, where elegant images of deer among trees. When you take another look, you see twisted faces carved into the tree trunks, and wolves lurking amid the covered foliage. Foliage. I said foliage. Don't worry.
It's half foliage.
For my
someone
job.
is-
I'm not the only one who's been drinking this afternoon, folks.
Look,
No,
He
look.
just
You have-
inhaled some of the fog.
God damn it. All right, fine. Are we gonna all take a shot?
No, but I am.
No.
Ooh. Damn.
Is that just Kahlua?
No.
Pretty much.
Whiskey.
It's no. What I have is
Oh.
basically Kahlua. It's not Kahlua brand, but it is coffee liqueur.
Because I am now realizing we went into this with no information, I would really like to, if at all possible, just kind of peek my head back outside and be like, I'm sorry to bother you, but what are your parents' names? Like, we were going to call for them. What would we say?
You look
Children's
outside
parents.
and you see nothing.
I don't like it. I do
had
not
And
this
then,
like
dream
this.
then a
once.
child's head looks up over the wall that was there. She tells you the names that Dustin has currently forgot. Gustav is the father. I remember that. And the mother is Elizabeth.
Thank you.
You didn't even ask
I
the
realized,
kids' names, you rude motherfuckers.
Yeah, I realized that
Kid,
I was about
little taller kid.
to ask them.
She
Crisis,
says,
are you really like worried about people's names?
She does say that her name is Rosavelda and her brother is Thornbert.
Yes, I am concerned about people's names because if
Lauren
someone turns
Rosie,
around and
got
says,
it.
"Hi, I'm Derek. I'm their father," this is apparently wrong.
This is true. Okay, you go back inside.
Children, like, are you going to stop and ask the children's name,
Um,
or are you just going to like go into action? You know?
I mean,
I
that's
don't
that's
trust
fair.
children. If you can't
Something you
drink,
notice
I
when
don't
you go back
trust you.
inside, Vive. Where did it go? In the main hall there. The wood-paneled walls that were sculpted with vines and flowers and nymphs and satyrs. You see serpents and skulls inconspicuously woven into the wall designs.
Can
We
I
did that thing.
can I inside the wall?
You can.
I would say that would be an investigation check, not an insight.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah.
Depends on what you want to get out of it.
What are you trying to
I
get out
think
of it?
insight
would
works.
Would like to interrogate that wall, please.
Roll intimidation.
Maybe tipsy, but I have an excellent intimidation.
I would like to I guess investigation's better for the wall, right?
Yeah.
That's better.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 19.
19. It is weird because as you look at it, those skulls and serpents change back. It's almost like, depending on how you look at it, it's different. But it's constantly shifting. It's a very weird sense.
I take like half a second, like not a serious moment, but like just the thought crosses my mind, so I have to try it for like half a second.
Yeah.
And I think, oh, maybe satyrs can turn into snakes in this world. So for like just a moment, I try to turn into a snake.
Okay.
May I
I
say,
said, like,
in my mind,
Moving a little bit to try, and when I realize that I probably can't turn into a snake, I'll join everybody else.
Lily, what were you gonna say?
may I just say, Vive, are you okay?
Yeah. There was with the wall. There were the satyrs turned into. It's stupid. It's fine. We can keep going. There are more important things.
What?
Uh,
While
Okay.
she's saying that, I want to inch over to where she is, and I'm not looking at the wall, because I've seen stuff move when it's not moving. But I would like to ask the wall, an infernal, without looking at it. What's your purpose here?
you actually hear an interesting noise. Because as you're asking this, Draven is coming out of this door, which is just another door that had led into the kitchen, or the dining room. You hear off in this direction. Just kind of like something moving and then something like wood hitting wood.
I think the house farted.
Draven, you would hear that too, coming from the door next to you.
I will open the door.
She's just gonna shoot daggers at Shayne with her eyes.
Shayne, my friend, I've heard you blame a lot of things, but a house is a new one. But in this instance, it was not a fart. Something happened over there. We should go look.
In the moment that I see the door fling open, I'm gonna try to summon my packed weapon into a shield. It's not gonna work.
Nope, can't do that.
I'm gonna look at the ceiling and go, "So you're not gonna allow that?"
No, absolutely not. It's a
I
weapon,
found
a weapon
the
only.
thing. I found the thing that my patron won't allow, fellas.
Draven, when you go in, this obviously seems like the kitchen. It's tidy with dishware and cookware and utensils placed on the shelves. A workable and work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. It's a kitchen. To the north there, behind that door is pantry, some food in there. But what you notice kind of right off when you're kind of looking around for whatever that sound was, dust, like a spray of dust, is coming from this little, looks like a dumbwaiter. As you open up the door to the dumbwaiter, it seems like it had just been lowered, and there is a small piece of parchment.
I'll grab the parchment.
Pick it up. Real quick, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Why did I was about to say,
Don't worry.
maybe we shouldn't pick up the cursed items.
If you get possessed, I will probably run away.
If you get possessed, I do
20.
not guarantee
You're
your
fine.
safety.
The reason I had you roll this is as you pick up the paper and look, the writing on it is not in ink.
It's in
It
blood.
is a dark red blood. For a moment, you just feel a little bit hungry, but you're totally fine. You're able to fight it off perfectly fine.
Nah.
You're okay. It is two
Right.
words
All right.
scrawled in blood. Help me.
Well, this is ominous. I believe the bellwether just went down.
You can
I kinda
see
yelled at everybody
it's
outside.
as low as it goes, so it had to have come from upstairs.
Okay, my mistake. I believe
Kids-
it just came from the top of the house.
That's interesting.
Jessamy.
Because the kid said
Go.
mom and dad were in the basement, and that the brother was upstairs. I haven't heard a baby.
Jessamy
It
checked
died.
upstairs, and all the doors were locked. All the lights were off. No sound of a baby crying.
All the windows.
And
So she flew
apparently,
outside.
the window. Huh?
Yeah, she flew outside. Around.
Oh,
I didn't know.
yes, all the doors are closed.
Yeah. Everything's closed upstairs. Which, speaking of doors, there is a door below you, Abby.
Just a door below me.
Just like on the map,
Like in the floor?
behind you,
Oh.
below you on the map.
Okay.
You're standing on
Sorry.
a trap door.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there-
You're right on top of the trapdoor.
sorry. I realize how confusing that sounds now. But yeah.
I'll open that door if I can.
Yeah.
But I will check for traps first.
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Dirty 20.
Okay. It doesn't seem trapped. This door, it's not locked, but it's kind of stuck at first, and with a little bit of oof, you're able to get it open. Oak-paneled room. Looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, with positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs, draped in animal furs, face the hearth, with an oak table between them, supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet seems to sport a lock. As well, on this table here, between the 2 chairs, there is a small leather book.
Is the book closed? What does the book say? Anything on the cover? Or is it just like a journal?
As you walk up to it, your first thought is journal. It has a windmill kind of imprinted on it. Much like the windmill that you saw when you first walked in on the shield, and the windmill that you saw on the hilt of the sword.
I'd like to come in that room.
I see that
behind
paper.
Shayne, yeah?
You, just in case if you want to open the book, I've got my letter opener.
Ave just sighs.
Gently, with the blade of shadow, lift the cover of the book. Look, maybe. Just a little, not flip it over, just lift it up a little.
So you walk over and you open it with the weapon. It's very interesting, Shayne. It is there's writing inside. Your handwriting.
Mine. I had this dream. I don't remember what I wrote.
You pick it up and take a look.
No, I don't think I will.
Do I see it as Shane's handwriting, or do I see it as my own
No,
when I
it's
look at it?
you see no writing at all.
I see no writing at all.
See, I didn't drink the wine in here yet.
There is a cask of wine.
Does it look like there are any pages that have been ripped out?
No.
What
It's
do
an
I
intact
see
journal.
if I take the
Ira, you
the
go
letter? Yep.
in. You
I'll hold the cover open a little bit just so that everybody can take a peek. Anybody who wants to.
Ira, you walk over and there's nothing written in
Okay,
there.
cool.
You know,
Mate,
no.
I think
An
of
empty
so many
journal.
things
It's
again.
not important.
Shayne, as you kind of just take a look at the words, it's just your handwriting, kind of writing day to day. Like today I did this. Today
Oh.
I saw that.
Well, that name looks familiar.
What are you looking at, Shane? It's an empty journal.
Yeah, those pages are. Those. Go ahead and close the lid.
It's about this time right here is when Draven would see the note, and come out.
There's nothing in here. We should check upstairs.
Yes, I
There's
agree.
wine. There's wine.
There is
Don't
one.
drink the wine, Shane.
No.
Drink the wine. It's fine.
Later. I will loot the wine on the way out.
I'm going to very cautiously start upstairs.
Okay. So Vibe, you're going first.
No,
I guess.
Draven will lead.
Gotcha. All right. Draven, Vive. All right.
Follow Vive.
Yeah, might
Okay.
as well follow
Ollie,
up.
Lily, Ira,
Of course.
and then Shayne. All right.
Eyeballing that book on the way out.
It sits there. It's a book. Give me one moment here. I'm going to.
If Harry Potter taught me anything, do not read books that read you back.
Don't touch them. Don't.
Your patron is talking to you.
Not yet.
Jack? Daniels?
Okay. Just because how it is, Shayne, I know it looks like you're up there, but you're down on the stairs. Draven, you're at the top. What you see in the upper hall, unlit oil lamps are mounted among the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of a family. As you walk forward and just kind of take a look, also there are 4 suits of armor that flank wooden doors on the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths. The red marble staircase that started on the first floor does continue to spiral upward. The picture, Draven, taking a look at that, you see a little plaque on the bottom that says, "The Durst family. Gustav, Elizabeth, Rose of Elda, and Thornbolt." You can see the father is cradling a baby. Roll an investigation check for me.
if I can find it.
And I don't know if I missed this, but the people in the painting, do they look? What race do they look like?
Human.
Okay,
And
I
then
wasn't sure if you said
the
that.
picture of the little girl and the little boy, they are a little bit younger than what you saw them, but they are the same kids. 18
Is there a date
investigation.
on that?
Nifty. There is no date. However, Draven, you noticed something about the painting. The mother is looking at the father holding the baby, and she doesn't look happy. In fact, with an 18, you can tell that she's a bit scorned.
Do you all see that? Take a closer
I've
look at the.
seen that look before.
You
See the
guys look
painting?
over, and Ira basically has the same look on her face at all times.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
that's where
I-
you've seen it.
Kind of does
That's-
too, to be honest.
That's why it seems familiar. All right.
What
Please
what
don't get that look
what
again.
is special about this?
Please.
I don't know, the expression on the woman's face really reminds me of Ira. Sorry,
Ira kind of just scowls at you.
I
So
jest.
her face doesn't change.
If you look at Avi, her face is also just very.
Just like the fact, dude. Are we checking the doors here, or are we just continuing upstairs?
And I'm gonna go
Yeah,
to the
let's-
south door.
South door? Okay. Well, the west door,
I'll-
but
I'll check
yeah,
the east door.
it's fine. It's fine.
There's 4 doors, right? 2 doors.
2 double doors.
Yeah,
Two
I'll
double doors,
check the
okay.
east doors.
A pair up and a pair down. So, I'll open them both real quick here.
People
Draven.
have a thing for wolves.
Draven, we will start with you. You head down and you see a conservatory. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling, upholstered chairs line the walls, and a stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children playing and singing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests on the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
I've only found a music room. I still haven't found the way down. Anything in the other?
In the other, Avi and Ira, you two going in there. I actually have to go back for that one. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair of the entrance of the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of this room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall, and a rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
Do I really need the ladder?
Just like for the top.
How tall are these ceilings? I'm just asking.
About 10 feet. It's a
Okay,
big house. Good
So-
size.
He's ducking through those doors.
well, here's the thing. Your arm span is your height, tip to tip.
True.
So, like what?
Yeah, you could probably
Maybe-
reach it.
I could probably.
Real
I
quick.
might have to get on tippy toes.
For ease, Vive, if you wanted to check this room here. This room here just kind of seems more of like a servant's room, undecorated bedroom, pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses, the foot of each are empty foot lockers, and there is a dumbwaiter.
How do I want to phrase this question? Can I inspect the dumbwaiter to see if there are like anything bloody around it? Like maybe it came from here.
Yeah. Take a look around. You don't see any evidence of blood. As you open the dumbwaiter, at some point in time, someone must have raised it up. And there's another note.
What does the note say?
As you pick it up, this time, the note that Draven would have shown you had like dried, crusty blood. As you pick this note up, the blood runs closer.
I write that one, too.
So there's another note in the stupid waiter, and yeah, I do not like this.
This other door right here is just a closet. There's stuff in there.
What does it say, Vive?
It says closer.
Why
And
do the children?
can I also check the closet to see if there's anything interesting? You know, like skeletons.
you open it up. There's a couple like simple like maids dresses. Look like they kind of haven't been worn in a while. But that would be the only weird thing about it. Ira and Avi, are you guys taking a look around in the library?
Yes.
The both of you roll investigation for me, please. I think so, okay.
When it comes time, Draven will be the first upstairs.
Okay. Have you kind of ready there? Avi, you got...
No.
Ira did not.
That's
Ira
a 7
literally
plus 2.
just
That's
walks
a
up
9.
and grabs like a book from the top, puts it back, grabs another book from the top, puts it back.
Apparently tonight Ira has herbo energy.
Shayne is in the library too.
Okay.
She's
Could I roll?
probably one of the
Yes.
smarter members of the party, but tonight, no.
16. Oh, plus
16.
Investigation.
Yep. Avi, what'd you get? I didn't hear you. Still can't hear you. I don't know why.
15. So I'm just like I'm right
Try
behind
changing
Avi,
your
looking,
mic, because we can't hear you, Avi.
looking over her shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Nope.
We cannot hear you.
See your mouth moving.
Mime the number you got.
While you're trying to fix that, Shayne, you're kind of just...
How about now?
There you go.
Hey,
8. I got an 8.
Avi, taking a look in the desk, it is empty except for an iron key. Small iron key inside there. On top of it, there's, writing utensils, ink, paper, stuff that you have on the desk. There is also a wax seal with a windmill on it.
Does it look like there are any drawers in the desk that would take a key?
All of the drawers are empty except for the one for the key.
It's not that I can't open.
Mm-hmm. You just open them all up.
Okay,
They're all empty except for the one with the key.
I will take the key.
Gotcha.
I have a feeling if we're going to have to go downstairs or open up some doors, I'm going to need a key.
Okay.
So
As
I'm going to take it.
you're
With
pulling
the
it
intent
out,
of giving it back.
As you put it in your pocket, you hear Shayne go, "Oh." As Shayne, with that roll, you're kind of just looking at the books and you're pulling a few out here and there just to see. You pull one out and you hear click. And the staircase slides down
There we go.
to reveal a secret room.
This is my favorite kind of room.
Contains bookshelves packed with tomes.
Love books.
The ritual. There's a heavy wooden chest with clawed feet that stands against the south wall. Its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton and leather armor.
Don't love skeletons.
Close inspection. If you're going in there and take a look.
No.
No.
I've
Staying out of
seen
there?
chests that eat people before.
Okay.
Yes.
I would like to let Avi know that there is a half-eaten skeleton inside of a chest with clawed feet in this room.
I knew that there were skeletons in the closet.
It always.
Fabulous.
Does anyone wish to go in
Avi
there and
will
take a
call
look?
out to the rest of the people and see if we want to investigate this more or just close the door.
Yeah.
What is...
'Cause I'm fine with shooting a crossbow at it, and then if it comes to life, I'll just slam the door closed.
Yes. Hungry furniture? Anyone?
That would be new to me.
Fuck it. So Avi's gonna stand with her hand on the door. She's gonna try the door to make sure it closes. Does it move?
You move the book back into place and it starts to move. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move that again so it opens again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take my crossbow and I'm gonna shoot at this chest.
You fire into the chest.
As she does that, I convert my letter opener into a great sword. Just
Okay.
in case.
As you do that, everyone in their minds hears, "Don't be a mimic. Don't be." I'm sorry. I had to.
While I was playing Prey, that's all I was singing.
I had to.
Be a
Oh, here
mimic,
comes a
don't
mimic
be a
chest,
mimic.
mimic
Wait,
chest,
wait, wait.
mimic chest. Oh, here comes a mimic chest to eat me up tonight.
Seeing that it's
Oh shit, it was a mimic.
probably relatively safe at this point, you go in and you see there is 3 darts stuck in the dead adventurer's armor on the ribcage. The dart firing mechanism is obviously fired and no longer active. Opening the chest, you see, or before you open the chest, clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter.
I really don't like this.
The letter.
Avi's gonna check for any traps on the body or the chest before she grabs anything touching the chest.
But without even rolling, I mean, there is a trap there, but it's already been sprung. You don't.
I'm just
see
making
any
sure
other-
that grabbing the letter is not going to
No, you're
do
safe.
anything.
You're safe.
Okay.
The letter does have a seal on it, a stylized S and Z. Taking a look at it, written in flowing script, very beautiful handwriting. It reads as actually. Give me a sec here.
Uh-oh.
I have thing.
I don't like it.
While
Dion,
she's
find
reading that,
something.
I'm gonna pluck the 3 darts out of the body and just casually slip them in my pocket.
It's just gonna
you
it's
have
just gonna kind of glance at you and
3
just roll her
dots.
eyes and go back to looking at the letter. Of
I
course you would.
just shared a thing to you guys. Everyone's level 3, by the way. Someone asked. You can see it, but I'll read it out. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a son. Ignore the stillborn part, because I changed that. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. your dread lord and master,
Oh,
Strahd von
This
Zirch.
this gives Bloody Baron vibes from Witcher 3.
Draven. Draven.
A little bit. Yeah. The
I
inside.
Draven,
recognize the name.
Uh, roll a history check for me, Avi. Actually,
Where did Draven get
sorry,
away to?
Avi, make me a wisdom saving throw. Not a history check. You're safe. It's fine.
11.
What'd you roll?
11.
11. You have no idea. Do not recognize it. The chest itself does contain 3 blank books with black leather covers. 3 scrolls, which Avi, are you proficient in Arcana? Or is anyone proficient in Arcana?
Protection.
Draven.
I have a
Barbarian,
plus
I hit
2. I have a
things,
plus
no.
2 to Arcana.
I
Have plus
I have
4.
a plus 2 to Arcana, but I am not
So
proficient in
you
it.
would probably not notice, but Shayne, looking over your shoulder, you would notice that these scrolls are spell scrolls. There is also a deed to the house and a signed will. The will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house and all other family property to Rosabelda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths.
Keep that safe.
Okay.
Might be necessary.
Yes.
Who keeps the scrolls? Who's taking the scrolls?
I have immersive holding.
No, not yet.
I mean, Draven's not in there, but he is proficient in
It's
Arcana.
just me and
Oh, Draven is
it's
proficient
just
in
me and
Arcana.
Shayne, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, back there. You want me
What
to
is
hold
your
the scrolls?
proficiency?
Mine is 4. I have plus 4 to Arcana.
Draven's. What was yours?
Plus 3.
Oh.
So I would give it to Shayne.
Okay.
Begrudgingly give it to Shayne.
Put him in a different
Write down-
pocket from the dart.
The scrolls that you have are Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
No,
We
it's
have
just
a
all my
cleric.
spells. It's just my regular spells.
That's just all the spells. Wow.
I'm
Oh.
almost as awesome as Vive.
Oh my dear, you could never.
No.
With that, Draven and Lily, the two of you feel kind of just cold behind you.
Sorry, that's just me.
I just share a glance with Draven to see if he noticed that too.
I look at her. Cold.
Something.
Real quick, Nimue, I'm getting background noise from you. Draven.
We're hearing Josh in the other room.
Draven.
I'm the only one hearing
and Lily,
that.
as you two kind of try to follow it, it's coming from upstairs. This cold draft.
Someone leave a window open?
I bet it's
Ira
time to
hears-
find out.
Ira hears this, and she's gonna go ahead of everyone.
Okay. Ira, you going up first this time?
Yep.
Okay. Draven, you right behind her?
Aye.
Okay. Oop. Going over here. Gotta move. Everybody. Yoink. Okay.
You said that was blessed protection from poison and
Poison,
spiritual evil?
correct.
Spiritual poison and spiritual weapon.
And spiritual. Yep.
Did you just say spiritual evil? That sounds cool.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know, but it is now. I'm kidding.
It depends on who the spiritual weapon's for.
It depends on who's using it.
Right. Like barely.
Barely.
Sound 1,000 miles away. As you reach upstairs. There we go.
Don't mind me just being an injured 30-year-old.
That's conservatory. You climb the marble staircase to its full height, and you come to a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against the wall, draped against cobwebs.
I poke the armor with my trident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dustin, real quick. Lily's on the second floor still.
Fuck shit balls.
How
Lily.
dare you forget her?
Lily.
Everybody left me behind. No.
Lily.
Not again. I did not do it again. I swear to God.
Oh, oof.
Oh,
Emotional
I'm gonna go play with the
damage.
armor. I would rather hang out with the black plate armor right now.
Ira does. I need. Where did it go? Nope.
Nope, I'm
Still
sorry.
barely hear you. There
It
it is.
happened to me yesterday. I had to go out and back into chat.
Yeah, try that. real
Yeah,
quick.
have you try turning it off and on again if it doesn't work. Oh, see?
Be surprised
Unplug
how many
it.
times that actually works.
And plug it back in.
Now you're muted. There you go. Go ahead and talk.
Oh,
Still the same.
you're still very far away is what it sounds like.
That's unfortunate.
Who cast silence on Avi? That was
Right.
not nice.
Yeah.
I don't have
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Chat, come on.
So,
I know the makeup's intimidating, but
I need a strength saving throw,
that's a
Ira.
little bit better. A strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
No.
I'm good at those.
I think you might have proficiency.
I do. Let's see. Which d20 do I want to use? Yeah, that is a 17 on the die plus 6. So, 23?
You reach out,
Damn.
you poke it with the trident. Very quickly, the arm reaches up, grabs your trident, grabs you by the shoulder, and tries to shove you off of the balcony. You're able to like grab the railing and fight it off. I need initiative.
Oh no!
I...
Think I fixed it?
Yes,
You guys can hear
perfect.
me? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
There you go.
Perfect.
I had a feeling this suit of armor was going to come alive, and that's why I poked it.
There were 4 other suits of armor
I
that
was
didn't
gonna
come
say
alive.
not
Oh,
to.
okay, hold on. Jenma.
You
Agreed.
described it very
Time.
specifically as black. setting it
Every
apart
time
from the
on
others.
my initiative.
Jenma.
It never fails.
Oh.
But I would like to give him Vigilant Blessing, which gives you advantage on initiative.
Nice.
It's not gonna help. This man
Watch
can't
it,
roll
it's
initiative.
gonna be- We're watching. We're watching.
I have a 21 on initiative.
You have a 7.
One moment
So
here.
I'm right there with you, Jim.
I got a 1.
5.
This
1,
might be prophetic, but I
Shayne.
also got a nat 1.
7.
Well, I
Lily,
got a 2, but I
1.
have a -1.
This
3.
is
So
amazing.
I got 4. I'm at 4.
Okay. Draven, you have advantage.
Oh,
Avi, what'd you get?
20.
20. And Ira?
It's a dirty 20, but 20.
21.
Okay.
Why do I have advantage?
Because I
Vive.
give you advantage.
cleric.
Yay, clerics. Watch
Cleric.
As a
another
Twilight
one.
Domain cleric, I can do that once a day,
Clerical
give
error.
somebody advantage on it.
Roll another one. Do it. Fucking do it.
We're watching. Come on.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
there you
that's
go.
not actually that's higher than most of the party right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh dear. We're all gonna
as
die.
in mice.
Ira, you're able to like fight it off and kind of push it off of you. It is now your turn. Go.
Shoot.
All right. I would like to rage,
You
and
certainly
then
can.
I am going to stab at this fucking thing with my trident.
Do you mean to have the voice changer on right now?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay, that's
I'm
cool.
raging.
Oh,
It's the rage voice, damn it.
that is
Uh,
really
Rage
cool.
auto-tune.
Stab away.
Okay, so let's see. So I get advantage on melee damage. Okay.
Getting a little hot in that hood, Abby.
21 to hit.
21 does
Air
hit.
conditioner is blowing right on me. I thought I'd be too cold, but I'm actually too warm now.
21 does hit.
So- 10.
Okay. And you're not moving anywhere?
No, I'm not moving anywhere.
Okay. Avi, you're up. You can kind of see Ira like getting pushed back a little bit and pushes the armor. I'll say roll perception check real quick. See if you can see any part of the armor that you can aim for. And nope. You can try to push past your friends in the...
It's a 5.
Yeah, you ain't seeing shit. You can move up the stairs, though. 5, 10, 15... Yeah, you got plenty of movement. You can get to the top of the stairs if you want to.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I will move to the top of the stairs, and then I will, I guess, fire my crossbow at it.
Okay, fire away. We'll have you move right here, just so we have a little more room up there.
That's a 6 to hit.
You fire, the arrow hits the armor and just goes ting. So, unfortunately, unless you got a bonus action. You
Give
good?
me 1 second. I was looking at my bonus.
You good. Draven, you're on deck.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Draven, what you got?
all right. Draven's gonna move in.
Okay. Avi just kind of like elf ninja passes everybody, gets to the top, fires away, pings. Draven, you finish up the last few steps, get to the front of it.
Saying that it's a suit of armor, Draven's going to pull out his mace and take a swing.
Okay. Swing away. 14 will miss.
So,
Dun dun dun. You bring out the mace and you come down, and the hand reaches
Noted.
up and catches the head of the mace, and kind of just throws to the side there.
All right, that is my turn.
All right. It is now the armor's turn. It looks over at you, Ira. Oh, fuck this dice. Does a 15 hit? No, just misses. Your
Yeah, I
armor
was
class
gonna
is
say, I don't
16,
think it
right?
does. Yep.
And
And I don't have any armor on. That's unarmored, bitch.
it shoots a fist forward. You start, just fighting instances kicking in. You dodge the first hit, weave the second one. Just 2 punches, and you're able to avoid them both. Shayne, you are up. You can walk up the stairs as well, and then you'll be able to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up as far as I need to be able to see him.
Okay, about right there.
This is an inorganic gentleman we're looking at here.
Yep.
And I will bonus
need to
action
be right
Hex Blade Curse,
Okay.
and I will cast Shatter. 2nd level.
Okay. Are
14.
you being very careful not to hit your friends up there?
Yeah, let me see how that works.
Because if
I'm
you
going
cast
to point
it,
out
He doesn't
is
care.
literally right in front of this damn thing.
yeah, everyone's
How much
gonna
did you
get.
had to drink?
I'm gonna aim right here. Oh wait, I'm gonna aim for that corner.
Okay. It will still get
That-
Ira, but you can do that.
I don't want to start off like that.
Look, it's okay. It's okay. If we think this is going to work, I have 40 hit points, and I can
What?
touch myself to heal myself of 3.
Okay. You are I call out. This might sting just a bit. You don't have disadvantage on the saving throw.
All right. Oh shit. That's
kind of
a
saving throw is it?
17.
Disadvantage?
I have disadvantage. Oh, that's right. I have a suit of armor.
You're a construct, sir.
Yep. That is an 8.
What about me?
Disadvantage, baby.
What do I have to roll?
It's 3d8.
What's your spell save DC?
Yeah.
Mine is 14.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just have to roll. What kind of save is this?
Gone.
On.
On. Okay.
Beefcake.
I'm good. That's a 21.
Oh,
All right, so
You
you're gonna
are
take half
good.
damage.
Okay, so I take how much damage?
5, 7, and 1, so 13. So you take 6.
Ooh, shit. This thing don't look okay. It don't look okay. Ira, your ears are ringing.
You guys just see her kind of like shake her head.
Sorry.
It happens.
Okay.
You, probably a little bit of blood coming out your ears, but you're all right. Luckily you knew it was coming and you were able to like cover your ears.
Yeah.
With that, do you have a bonus action, Shayne? Oh, you already used it for your Hexblade Curse. Did you roll your extra damage die for your Hexblade's Curse?
What's
Or do you get that with...
I think it's +2. Features and tricks. Let's curse. There we go. Starting another one. Gain a bonus.
I might
to
just be
damage
thinking
with
of
the
Hex.
It equals my proficiency bonus, so an extra 2.
Extra you son of a bitch. It had 2 hit points left.
No, it didn't.
I told you it looked rough.
Don't worry, I am also here.
So the thing bursts into pieces, and
Ira kicks the helmet across the room, like fucking Lord of the Rings style.
Yeah.
all right.
break your toe.
Roll a
And Avi
dexterity
stops
check.
it with her foot.
Roll a dexterity
say?
check.
Okay.
Oh.
Me? Is she kicking it at me?
No, Ira.
No, I'm kicking it off the balcony.
Yep.
Okay. You can kick it at me if you want.
That is going to be a 16.
Okay, you
This
managed
is a
to not
straight
break your
dex check,
toe, the way Aragorn did.
Does it have a sword?
It did not.
The armor have a sword.
No. It was unarmed.
Now it's
But-
unheaded too.
There are now, there's a set of double doors here, single door here. I'll just go ahead and tell you there's a door here to a bathroom. It's a bathroom. And there's a door here to like a storage closet.
Hey guys, hydrate.
Group hydrate, motherfuckers. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you those 2 rooms just because it's a bathroom and a closet. Ain't shit in there.
They have a nice floral scented soap in there.
Actually, interesting thing. Now that you are kind of up here, all of the lamps are out, and there's not a very thick, but there is a layer of dust on everything.
Raven, how much do you remember of your childhood?
My childhood.
For curiosity's sake.
I mean, I remember plenty. Where's this question coming from?
None of this looks familiar.
Hmm.
It wouldn't to you?
I mean,
I
I'm still
don't-
a little.
I don't believe so, my friend.
Let's
Let's see. Who's searching what doors? Where are we going?
Over
I'm still
south.
on
I'm
the
looking- I'm
stairs.
looking for
Like,
the
that
bathroom.
happened, and I haven't even gotten upstairs. What happened?
looking for a windmill hand pump for soap.
Draven, you're going to the top. Who's going to the bottom one?
To the bottom.
Go to the bottom one.
Okay. Real quick, Ira,
We'll
what's
go
your
to the
health at
bottom.
again? You took how much damage?
I'm looking fine.
It was 13. Well, just so I could.
It's 34
34.
out of 40.
Perfect. Okay. We'll start with you, Draven. Wrong layer. Open says me. You open the door and you walk into what quickly seems to be a master suite. They have dusty panes of stained glass set into them, designs in the glass resembling windmills. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows, furnishings including a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils. A matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror, and a jewelry box. A padded chair, a rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in the front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustave and Elizabeth hanging above it. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table of 2 chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching mug. A door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted on it. The door opens to reveal a dust-choked closet.
Draven's gonna turn his head back. There's some sort of box on the table in here if anybody wants to take a look. And then I'm gonna move to the other door over there in the corner.
Okay. As you go there, and you kind of walk past that closet door with the mirror, you kind of just look, and you see something standing directly behind you. It's less of a person, more of an amorphous shadow outline of a person.
Draven's gonna blink a couple of times and turn around really quickly.
You turn around, and there's nothing there.
I look back at the mirror.
Standing behind you is the figure once more, yet a little clearer. A female.
This feels like the definition of I looked at him, he looked
looked
at me.
The female shape
Hello.
coalesces, and though you see no face, you do recognize this person. Someone you haven't seen in a very long time. A hand reaches for your shoulder, and you feel the hand on your shoulder.
I'm still just kind of standing there letting it happen.
Shayne, you walk into the room, and Draven is looking into a mirror.
Admiring the view.
Ira, I'm gonna put you in there just so the watchers can see.
I would also like to be headed into this room when you said there was something to look at.
Okay, Vive, you're in there. Shayne, as you say that, Draven, the figure is gone.
I'm gonna turn. Did you see that?
I've been speaking and my mic has been muted.
I'm sorry, buddy. were you saying?
Ira is going to see Draven, yes?
Mhm.
Looking in the mirror. Goes. Shadows of your past.
Yes. How did you know?
I look into the mirror that way too.
Shayne, there's something uncomfortable on your hip.
At the flask.
You take a
Perfectly.
look. It's the book from downstairs.
Ugh.
Do you take a look?
Yeah.
Taking a look. Again, it's in your handwriting, yet it seems rushed. It's describing a room much like the room you're in right now. And it's describing how you just had this weird feeling that something was right in front of you, and you couldn't help but shake, and then the pen mark just screeches off of the page, and there's nothing else written. You look up, and you just get the feeling of something right in front of you, but there's nothing but Draven.
Look in the mirror.
You look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror. I'm usually the one that sees people that aren't there, so I'm not surprised. I didn't see that one.
You take a look in the mirror and you see yourself.
Oh,
Oh, fuck that, right.
I mean, is this
that
the
face. I haven't seen that face in too long.
is this the first time you're seeing a mirror in a bedroom? Because let me tell you, it is a great addition.
Vive, if you wanted to check
There's
out...
an audible groan.
It's the first time
Yeah.
I've seen this face in a mirror in a while.
You were told there was stuff in here. There is a jewelry box. Inside it is... it's made with silver and gold filigree, and it contains 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant. that stuff.
Sorry,
You're fine.
wrong tab.
Um,
Oh, excuse me, wrong window.
Draven, as you kind of step to the side so Shayne can look at the mirror, you look over in the corner and you see the dumbwaiter.
Why do I feel like I'm being mocked by the drunk? Hey, Shayne,
Well, now if yes,
the dumbwaiter over there. Can you check that out while I check out this door?
Ken, would you? If this mirror has offended you, would you like me to break it? I've got enough bad luck. I can add some more.
Do not break the
Don't break the mirror.
Do not break the mirror. That is the kind of luck we do not need in this strange place.
That's true.
I'll leave it for now. I'll check incompetent waiter.
Real quick, Draven, the door above you, you can see that it leads out into the balcony. You try to open the door. That thing is like shut. Not locked shut, but that thing is like not moving shut.
Like nailed down shut?
Feels like it.
Okay.
A keyhole.
Shayne, as you open the dumbwaiter, there is a pool of blood and a single note written on the wall of the dumbwaiter. Too late.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think.
Lily and Abby, were you guys going to the southern?
Yes.
or-
I know
Yes.
you're talking to them, but one of my characters is named Liliana, so when you say Lily, I look up. Also, it used to be one of my nicknames when I was little.
Sorry, didn't know.
Shit happens.
Synergy.
As
Again,
all
we
of
were-
that is going on in the upper room, in this lower room here, Lily and Avi, the two of you go in here into this room.
He split the party.
Always a great idea.
A wonderful
You
idea.
get so much stuff done when you do that.
Oh, that's true.
Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly
Uncovering.
appointed bedroom. An adjoining nursery, double doors set with panes of stained glass pull open to reveal a balcony overlooking the front of the house. Those double doors in the corner here. They open inwards. The bedroom. Hold on. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries. You, being perceptive, Lily, noticed eyeballs among the berries. The door to the nursery right behind you, Avi, is slightly open.
I will go take a look in the nursery.
As you,
I'll just push open the door.
As you place your hand on the door, you hear, "Do not wake the baby." And you hear, sitting over in the corner in a rocking chair. The two of you turn to see a woman in not a plain dress, but not an elegant dress. A beautiful woman who is just sitting there, knitting, looking at you.
I kind of exchange a glance with her, but then I say to the old woman, "Are you well?"
I'm quite well. Please, do not disturb the baby. Ira, I'm going to
Who
put you
are
down
you?
here so the
That's
viewers
fine.
can see.
I was gonna ask if
Yep.
you wanted me down there.
That's fine. You're still up there, but you're here so the viewers can see.
Draven, I think we made a mistake.
This is all happening while you guys were looking in the mirror upstairs, in the other room.
That sounds right.
You had asked the old woman her name. Good. Sorry.
It's not it's kind of not a young woman, but middle aged,
Middle age. Okay.
30s, maybe 40s.
It's not. Don't say 30s is middle aged.
Don't do this.
I
to
will
us.
smack you.
I'm 29. I feel it. It's okay.
Do not do this to us.
The woman continues to look at you. I'm quite well, but please do not wake my baby.
I'm gonna wake the baby. I can't. I don't know any of this.
Wake
but,
the baby. I will not wake the baby.
I'm
But
sorry. You just said.
your children seem concerned about the baby's welfare.
And you just said, your baby.
He is perfectly fine. Never mind the other children.
Straight up just gonna raise the crossbow towards the woman and then very slowly and quietly try to open the door to the nursery.
Okay.
It feels excessive.
As you
Draven should be
do
moved.
that, the woman stands,
Yes.
and her hair blows behind her, and you hear, "Don't you dare!"
Maybe not excessive. Okay.
I dare, and
We
I
hear
just
that from-
push the door open.
All right, the door
Shit.
opens. I need initiative from everybody. It's right when Shayne, you open the dumbwaiter, you see the note scrawled, and you hear, "Don't you dare."
Yeah, that sounds.
A little bit better.
18.
Okay, give me one
Nice.
second.
15.
Do.
Draven, I think this is your wheelhouse.
Oh, holy shit!
Guys, everyone take a drink. Everyone take a drink. To celebrate Jinma, getting a
Told
good
you.
roll on initiative.
I told you this is your wheelhouse,
Hey.
sir.
What do you get?
Oh,
A
boy.
nat
20.
20.
Ooh!
I know your channel divinity, sir. We have hung out long enough.
I did it.
So 19. Shayne 20. Avi, what'd you get?
I had 15. I had 15.
Sorry, 13.
Should I roll initiative because I wasn't in the room, or should?
Yeah, everybody's rolling. 13. Okay.
Rolled 15.
Draven. Shayne 15. Duh. 15. Vive
18.
18.
1-8.
Gotcha. Ira
19.
19. And Lily.
16.
Perfect. For the purposes of this, I'm gonna put you back to where you were, Ira.
Okay.
And Draven, and then Shayne, you were over by the double. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
So the scream happens. Avi, you push the door open, and Draven, you are first. Not only did you roll well, but you got first.
Nice.
Congratulations, my friend.
I still in this opposite room, correct?
Yeah. 30 feet of movement. You can get into the other room here. Avi, I'm gonna actually have you in the nursery here. I'm gonna get the door open here so you're not blind. Because you setting this off is you going in there. So Draven, 30 feet of movement gets you right there. You can see Avi kind of in the doorway, and you can see Lily's back, but you can't see any enemy from right there.
Okay. Well, then that is my turn.
If you can use your action to go further if you want.
Oh no, I'll wait.
Ira, you
Yes.
you still only have 30 feet of movement yet, right?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have your more movement yet.
Nope. It's
So-
only level 3. We'll
Yeah,
hit there
I think
eventually.
I think it's level 4 or 5. You get extra movement. Anyway, getting there. If you want to use your action, you can get inside.
Let me see. Yeah, go ahead and use my action to get in.
Okay. Getting in about this far, you turn. You see this specter-looking thing in the corner, looking very, very pissed.
Am I still technically raging?
No, you would have lost your edge.
Okay, that's what I thought.
As you get in there, it is now Spectre's turn, whose stat block I should have had open already. Doop. She, very quickly moves straight through Lily. Lily, it is freezing fucking cold as she does this. And she reaches Avi with her hands outstretched and grabs you, almost as if she grabs you at the chest, but her hands go through your chest. 21 to hit. Oof.
1 sec.
That was a high roll. Sorry.
That hits, but would she technically also get the damage from me having my magic armor? The
Armor of Agathis.
armor of Agathis?
Yes. Okay. Go ahead and roll that real quick. Or no, it's not a roll. It's how much damage? You did it at second level, so it's 10 points of damage. Okay. So you take... Oh, I'm sorry. 13 points of necrotic damage. And I need a constitution
It's
saving
okay, because
throw.
I have temporary hit points.
That's right.
Okay. And then I need constitution saving throw, please. Oh, so you only take 3
Understood.
points.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's it's a d20 plus my con, right?
Yes.
Is that how it works? Okay.
Constitution saving
I'm trying to
throw.
roll everything by hand because I don't trust the computer.
It's plus your Constitution save,
Yeah.
and not just your base.
Not just con. You want to check your save. So your
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a 13.
Okay. You feel the literal cold touch of death. Something not unfamiliar to you. And you're able to fight off what other effects it could have had. And then it was 10 points of cold damage.
Take a little bit of that back, bitch. As she gets the 10 points of cool damage back.
You could see the cold seep into the specter. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were hoping, but it does do damage. Vive, you are up. Getting about right there, looking past Draven, you could see the specter. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
That is correct. I forgot that I did this. I can go up to 35 feet.
Gotcha. So you can get up right behind Draven here and
Great.
see this thing.
I'm going to go ahead and use just Sacred Flame, which is a dexterity saving throw on the thingy. Okay.
Nice.
That is 8 points of radiant damage.
Much the opposite of what happened with the armor of Agathis. This seemed to be extremely effective. And the specter is no longer holding together very well.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to look at our barbarian friend and say, "You got this," and cast healing word.
Okay. So while you're
Yeah,
rolling
you got
that,
this.
while you're rolling that for healing, Lily, you're up.
I think, play this how you want, but I think Lily's reaction is going to be to take a step back. Just because that felt really, really weird.
Actually, same.
And if it doesn't try to attack her, of course,
doesn't.
because
It
it's
is. Focus on Avi.
a little too focused. Then she's going to use Guiding Bolt on the creature.
Okay. Before you use it, I'm not telling you how to control your character, but I will say this thing is not holding together very well at all. Just gonna throw that out there.
That is fair.
You. That it is 8 points of healing.
Okay, you're back up to full, Lyra.
That is fair. I already decided to do it, so I feel like I
Fair enough.
just should anyway.
That's up to you.
It's only a 14 to hit.
14 does hit. Don't worry about damage because it only had 1 hit point left.
You know, that's my curse. It's fine. I'm fine with that.
You step back and fire, and the bolt hits it directly in the back. Roll perception, you, Draven, and Ira.
Perception.
Why not?
Do I get to see into the future again, or
Just a 10.
find out?
10. Okay.
That is also a 10.
10. Draven, what'd you get?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
You're fine.
what the roll was.
Perception. The bolt shoots forward, hits it directly in the back, and just the entire being of this specter just. You all feel like a pulse wave of energy. Not painful by any means.
Beautiful.
At the last
That
moment.
sounded epic, guys.
Sorry, but. With a 19, Draven, at the last moment, its specter form switched back to its just corporeal self, female self, but not as Lily and Alvi saw it. You saw it as it was at the end. You saw a woman covered in blood, her back filled with stab wounds, and a knife sticking out of it. Avi,
We out of initiative?
yes.
I would like to
Everybody
walk
okay?
on into the room.
Okay.
You're
And
in there.
Javi's gonna turn around and walk into the or look into the nursery.
Avi, as you turn, kind of just still feeling that touch, breathing deeply. The nursery contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud. You walk forward and pull the tattered old shroud aside. There is a small bundle in the middle of the bed. Do you open it?
Walk over
Yes.
next to her.
Shayne walks behind you and stands with you. You open the bundle and find nothing.
I don't think those children are real. I'm just gonna look at Shayne.
I think they have been dead for a very long time.
I agree, and I think we should leave this place.
As she says that, Vive, you kind of look at the mirror that's hanging there. You just notice the mirror is a little bit out from the wall, the way, unlike a mirror should be, up against the wall, hanging on the wall, but it's slightly outwards. You look down, and there's slight drag marks on the floor. Very, very slight.
There's I don't somebody look at this. Just I don't like this.
Lily, you're there.
Ira's gonna
Walk over and
I'm
look at
right
it.
there. Yeah. I'm right there. Vive, what do you see?
Lily, now that it's
Something
pointed out
was
to you, you very easily
dragged.
see it as well. You kind of reach in, put your fingers behind the mirror, and drag it open. And behind the mirror is everybody say it, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
I have it. Do I have it? No.
This is not a mountain. It's a very scary place.
It's a catacomb.
Bucket.
Inside is. Good God. Of course you did. Inside is a staircase. Small staircase. Thick with
How
cobwebs.
tall is this?
You're
tall
gonna
is
have
this?
to duck down in here.
You just see Ira like.
For all of this,
Draven's
we're
going
going to
first.
go into the secret tunnel? Really?
Draven, going in.
Draven's just like,
Just kind of pushing your way through all the cobwebs and stuff. You work your way up. I'll put you up
I
here.
have to at least try and find the parents.
There's something
There it
I
is.
don't think those children were alive. Draven.
Avi, how much
I
do
think
we
this
like
whole
Draven?
place is dead. Everything is dead.
There's still something amiss.
Draven.
Just can't leave.
Draven, what did you see in the mirror?
I seen a woman.
To someone from your
One
past?
that
or-
one that I know from my past, yes.
No one from this house.
No.
Okay, this house is playing with us. Is this book?
I agree.
The book I didn't pick up has a name in it.
As
from
you
my
say
past.
this book and you hold out the book, it is dripping.
That's not my blood.
It's dripping with ink.
Uh,
Do
Here
you
we
take a
go.
look inside? Secret tunnel.
Oh god damn it! Where's the stop button?
Shayne, do you
Okay.
take a look at the book?
I'm gonna take a look at the book.
You open
Make
it.
bad decisions.
Higher and higher you climb, further and further from the goal, yet closer still. Shayne, Draven, as you reach the top of the staircase. Where'd the thing go? The, door. Okay. The door here, very easy to open. This small wooden door is like almost falling apart. It cracks as you open it, and you're barely putting any force onto it. You all come up here.
Evan, what do you want to find in this house?
The children may not be real, but there's definitely something in this house that is off.
I don't think it's the case that the children aren't real. I think the children aren't alive. There's a difference.
Don't think it's up here. The children told us their parents were in the basement,
Ira,
whether they're dead
as
or
you
not.
say that, the house itself.
Yes,
just
we know. You're a
creaks.
little bitch.
It talked to me. I talked to it. Being led up by our own past.
Why?
What we're looking for is downstairs.
This bare hall is choked with dust and cobwebs. There is a door here that is locked with a heavy padlock. There are two other doors, one here and one here, and then there's another door here. Who's going where?
So what? Why did you hold up? You talk to it? You should not talk to it. If it is a large unknown entity, take it from someone who grew up in the Feywild. You do not talk to things. You do not give them information if they are like big and scary and different.
I think we ought to
Well,
head
that
back
was your
downstairs.
first mistake.
Um,
I think his first mistake is that he usually doesn't think.
Drink, then I think.
I mean,
Shayne, when you read the book, the last line did say that you're still getting closer, even though you're getting further away.
Yes, but what are we getting closer to? Because I don't think this book wants us to find what we want us to find.
Yes, I don't think we should continue any further. I think we should leave this place.
If there are spirits trapped here, they probably are trapped in the basement, and that's why we're being led away from them.
I mean, we did just go down, did we not?
Yes.
This
When you
staircase
guys
went up.
searched the downstairs area, there were no stairs down.
Isn't there a locked door?
Not down. There is one
We've
here.
not found the way to a basement.
This is the
We're
first
just
locked
taking
door
the
you
routes.
guys have seen.
I'm going to take my hand axes and I'm going to attack the lock.
Someone has a key.
As you
Everyone's
raise
like,
your
"Wait!"
axe, you hear that.
Wait! Wait. Begrudgingly, I am going to walk over to the door and pull out the key. And hope that it doesn't work.
We can go ahead
turn the
with this
key.
bad decision, knowing that it's a bad decision.
Unfortunately, the key fits. The padlock
Darn, the key
opens.
doesn't work. I guess we'll have to leave.
Yes, I confirm this lie.
Perception check. Or
Roll perception.
I mean, if the key doesn't work, the barbarian could just continue with what she was doing, so.
exactly. But perception.
You rolling a contested roll?
Yes. Nat 20, baby.
You watch the padlock fall and the door slightly open itself.
Ira just like kicks the bottom of the door.
Okay. The door opens.
Keeps the key, though.
This room contains a bricked up window, flanked by two dusty wood frame beds, sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest
Oh no,
with
there's
windmills
dead
painted on the
bodies right
sides,
there.
and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are
This is
draped in
Rosie.
cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you recognize, that which the boy was holding outside.
I'm gonna pick that up.
Oh,
Okay.
Stop! What are you doing, Shayne?
Ira, I'm assuming there's like bedclothes on the beds, right? Like sheets and things.
There are very old looking, covered in dust, covered in cobwebs.
She's gonna pull one of the blankets off and gently lay it on the floor and
Cover them.
respectfully pick up the children's skeletons and wrap them up
Okay.
so that they can be properly buried.
As you do that, and Shayne, you pick up the doll. You hear, "Hello there."
Hello. You in my head, or in my head?
Is he talking to himself again?
You look over and you
Do we
see
He's
hear
gonna
the
walk over
kid?
and put a hand on
A
Shane's
small
shoulder and
boy.
just say, "Put the doll back."
and a small girl standing in the corner.
Lucy?
And who are you?
I'm Shayne.
No, this is okay. So we don't. This is why. No.
Vive, you very
It's her
quickly
name.
recognize these are definitely the children from outside.
Oh, everyone sees. Wait, everyone sees them?
Everyone roll an intelligence check.
Oh
An
no.
intelligence.
That include me?
All right.
Oh.
Just a straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
17.
Including me?
Yes.
19.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Intelligence?
Mhm.
6.
So everyone but Shayne has officially figured out the children from outside were, what's the right word? Projections from the house. The house brought you in here. For what you don't know.
I'm just gonna say it again. Put the doll back,
Um,
Shayne.
The boy says, "My name's Thorn." And he holds his hands out.
I'm gonna give Thorn Stuffy back.
He takes it. And the girl, a little more, older than the boy. "And what is it you're doing in here?"
Someone told us that you needed help.
"Well,
May have been fibbing.
someone was wrong.
That
We
happens.
are
a lot.
fine. Mother and father will be here any minute. And you should leave because they will be very mad."
Ira stops wrapping the dead bodies and flips it open. She goes, "Darling, it looks like it's very much past that time." And then covers it back up.
"I don't know what you're talking about."
Of course you don't. You're just a child.
Shayne, you would notice the dollhouse, again, is a perfect replica of the house you're in. Interestingly, as you kind of take a look at it, you see the staircase, pretty much every room that you've been in, the dining hall, the dumbwaiter, and an extra spiral staircase.
That spiral staircase lead off of the room that we're in.
No, but it does come from the attic all the way down.
Lucy, does this room that we're in have an entrance to your attic?
We're in the attic, dummy. I love this
So
character.
is there a door? I've never been in this house before. I didn't mean to come in here. I thought someone needed help. Silly me. Is there a staircase in this room? Leads
Thorn
to the basement?
jumps off the bed and runs up. "Nope, there's a staircase over here, though." And he runs out of the room through you, Vive, and Draven. And
Sorry.
Draven, you see, and Shayne, as you kind of look out. It's cold, but not uncomfortable. The way Avi was, or the way Lily was when the other one came through. He points here to the wall and runs into this room through the door.
I would like to follow him right to the door, not go through it yet.
Okay.
Oh, he goes through the door.
Mhm.
Door's not open.
No.
Okay. I would like to check that door for traps.
Roll an investigation. Ira, you're standing there, and the girl is just.
For Christ's sake. It's an 8.
8.
Anyone else
Yeah.
want
It's
to check the door?
completely safe.
Anyone else?
No need.
Anyone else
You
wanna come
checked it.
check?
It's totally safe.
She
100%.
finishes tying up the dead bodies, kind of like almost like it's a knapsack, but like gently,
Yeah.
because it's
As
fucking
respectfully
dead
as possible.
I
Yeah.
would like to turn to the girl and look at her. Say, do you remember us from moments ago outside?
No. We've been in here all day.
Then something's imitating you, darling.
Were you supposed to have been in here all day?
Yes, we always come here when Mommy and Daddy have to go to the basement and see the monster.
What
They
do
put us
Mommy
in
and
here,
Daddy
so
do
it's
with
safe.
the monster?
Uh,
Can you show us where the basement is?
I believe Thorn has that covered.
Oh no.
What season was it when we came into this house?
We were outside for like 5 minutes.
Middle of spring, maybe the end of spring.
Rosie, what season is it?
Summer. Duh. Do you open the door, Shayne? It's not locked. And it's completely safe.
It's completely safe.
It
I'm gonna
is.
go ahead and open that door.
In here, you see the dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, and the like, all draped with dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove, underneath one of the sheets, is an unlocked. You can kind of see it sticking out. There's an unlocked wooden chest, kind of over here, small wooden chest, and Thorn is standing next to a door.
Someone else would like to come and take a look. There is a wooden chest in here that I won't check for traps.
Draven, you're right there. You want to go in?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the
You,
best at that, fortunately.
Head in there. Kind of take a look at the
They're
chest.
two big dumb men.
Inside the chest.
Look, we've got hilarious, chaotic himbo energy, alright?
If we want to make it all the men, I'll join them.
Inside the chest
That's right.
is skeletal remains of a woman in a nice dress, and the back is completely covered in holes and dried blood. You can see
Knife.
a rusty kitchen knife sticking out.
Well, that explains her soul.
So, if my alcohol is speaking to me correctly, monster, probably Gustav.
Oh, the monster is downstairs, and Daddy and Mommy make sure that it stays there, and we have to go in there to stay safe. So we should all go in the room now. I showed you the stairs, so you get to stay with me, right?
I will walk you back to that room, yes.
Good. And he reaches up and takes your hand.
Ooh, you have a chilly hand, sir.
I have a question for the young boy.
He stops.
Yes.
What?
My friend has a question for you.
So, where is your baby sibling?
I don't know.
Your parents don't leave him with you where it's safe?
No, he stays with the nursemaid.
Fair. All
Where
right.
does the nursemaid stay?
Downstairs.
Basement?
No, just downstairs. Baby's probably asleep in his nursery.
I can
Yeah.
assure you he is not.
Well, we're all up here now. You can stay, right?
Well, how about if you and Rosie stay in your room and stay safe, and we will check and make sure the nursemaid is okay, and make sure mommy and daddy are okay, and we'll make sure your brother's okay.
Thorn looks at you and the rest of them. I think I'd like it better if you stayed with us.
All of us or me?
Well, I don't want to be left alone anymore.
Rosie's still here with you.
Yeah. And he kind of like pulls you down a little bit. But she's boring.
You might be. Sisters are like that sometimes. But you know why she's boring? Because she's trying to keep you safe.
I guess. But you will stay, right?
We will stay exactly where we need to make sure that you are okay. It might not be right here in this room.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm starting to think the answer is arson.
The answer is often arson.
Agreed.
I have played this game many times and I've seen this place be played. You are not the first person to say that. You are not the 50th person to say that. I'm pretty sure everyone. There is always one that says, let's burn it.
Often arson.
I've been thinking it for the past
I
10
haven't
minutes.
said let's burn it yet. I said I'm starting to think. There's an important distinction here.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Got
I'm
it.
so
Shayne?
ready to go.
Shayne, what'd you get?
Got a 12. I got a 12.
12. His hand tightens on yours. I'd rather you stay.
I look at Avi and Draven. Ask them what the group wants to do.
Draven's still in the other room.
I knew I was hallucinating someone.
Avi and Lily and Ira are there. Vive and Dress.
Avi and Lily.
Draven.
We need
can't
to
stay.
leave.
We can't stay.
Ira gets down to the kids level and goes, "Dear, I know it's scary sometimes." And she just kind of for a second wait, who is in there
Rose.
with me?
Me.
Rose and Avi.
The-
Yeah.
Rose and Avi, along with these kids, see like spectral, bony black wings for half a second.
Okay.
But life isn't always fair. You need to stay safe. And I'm gonna use that for persuasion.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. This is gonna be interesting.
That is going to be I'm fine. There it is. 21.
I mean, considering the DC was 18, damn.
Oh,
Rose looks at you, and she's...
Look, I read
She
even if
lets
these
it
kids
slip
are already
just
dead,
a
she
little
doesn't
bit.
want to have to kill kids.
She lets it slip just a little bit, and you see it on her face that she knows more than she's saying. She might have been lying to you when she said, "I don't know what you mean." But she's trying to hold things together for Thorn. So she reaches out and grabs her brother's hand and says, "As long as you promise that everything's gonna be okay."
she turns to her and puts her hand out like this to do a pinky promise.
They both put their
Yes.
pinkies up.
I promise that we will do the best that we can in this situation.
Thorn looks pissed, and Rose goes, okay.
And she stands up and readjusts the pack with the dead bodies. The skeletons. I just pinky promised these kids basically that pretty much that she's going to make sure they get a proper burial. Like that's
Fair
what
enough.
she's implying. Because she
Would
thinks
like to ask-
that Rose knows that they're actually dead.
She does.
Would like to ask Thorn before we do anything else what his brother's name is. His baby sibling. I don't know that it's a brother.
They said baby brother. So.
Yes. Varen.
Aaron.
As you all head out of that room, and close the door, you meet in the storage room where the staircase to the basement is.
We relock that door.
Okay. You look at each other, steel yourselves, and begin walking down the long, winding staircase. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Of course it is. Let me see here.
I'm just gonna say this now. So we're walking down the stairs. Avi is just gonna like whisper to Shayne, "How can you be so stupid?"
It's the alcohol.
Um,
Without it, I'd be even stupider.
and by the way, I mean, technically this place is supposed to get you from like level 1 to 3, so technically you'd be level 3 right now, but like you're already level 3 because fuck it. So
That's true. We didn't die.
you didn't die.
Or did we?
You didn't die yet.
That's the secret. We're all already dead.
That's right. That's what that mist was.
Ira would have been had she fallen all the way down.
You.
Look, I am proficient in strength because I'm a motherfucking barbarian, bitch.
Yeah. You're lucky I rolled low.
Look, I did not have
I rolled
Revivify
high
or a
too,
diamond.
on top
No
of it.
dying.
Real quick, I want to say thank you to everybody playing. I appreciate you all. You're friggin' wonderful. And I appreciate y'all just coming here. This game kind of started just because Nerdy down there, she was saying how she never got to play Curse of Strahd and really wanted to, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll run one for you. And I'm like, ah, crap, now I gotta get a group together. I got some people.
When you were saying that, when you told me Curse of Strahd, I was like, we never finished. I really want to finish. I have Curse of Strahd revamped over here.
Oh,
Somewhere.
don't worry. I have other surprises. And an interesting thing.
So when we get to the deck, I can actually do the deck for us.
You mean this deck?
Yeah, this deck.
Everybody watching, we had a bunch of people jump in and follow, and appreciate all of you. I don't really talk in stream while I'm DMing, so that, I mean, sorry about that, but I appreciate everyone jumping in and just hanging out in the chat and enjoying the show. Yeah, that was fucking awesome though. We've been really excited to play this game for like a month now, and we finally got it started. So I'm definitely happy. Everybody happy with their characters?
Yes, definitely.
I only got to play Ira for like 2 or 3 sessions before that game ended because of schedules.
Oh man,
So I never got to actually fight with Ira in that actual game. In the one shot I played her in, yes, I got to fight with her.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be able to fight plenty with her in here.
And all of the character art is done by Meg.
That's right. I forgot to mention that. All of
It's
the character art- Let me
amazing.
actually...
It is gorgeous.
Yeah, it...
Also, any art critics out there, no judging. I'm playing with the new style and did all these for free.
Yeah, no shit. I am extremely happy with all of the art going on that you got us. I appreciate it so much. God, I love
I
all
love
of
how
this.
Ira turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm enjoying all the characters so far. I haven't even scratched the surface of fucking with you guys yet. I can't
great.
wait.
Look, you cannot top Ray from crossing the veil for how much emotional damage I have had in a short amount of time, alright?
Want to bet?
Why tempt him? Why? Yep.
In 7 episodes, already we're fine. We're already way ahead of Ray. 7 episodes in, 6 of the 7 have been specifically aimed at causing emotional damage for my character. And 2 of the episodes are specifically named after her emotional damage from that episode. So
Alright, I
we're
might have to
already
run for my
way
money
ahead of the
then.
curve.
I might have to run from
We're
my money
already
then.
way ahead of the curve.
But yeah, once again, you know,
As
appreciate everybody.
we're heading down those stairs, can I take another hit off my flask to
Absolutely.
cast false life on myself again?
Yeah. It's only been about an hour ish.
I think that's what
In
mine
there.
lasts.
So yeah,
Yeah, I cast that armor on myself.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
baby girl.
It only did 5 points damage because they're resistant to frost. But then fucking
Only did 3
Radiant
points of damage, actually.
Ouchie did 18 points of damage to it because it did double damage. 5. The bitch was down to 1 hit point.
I was
then got
ready to dash
nuked in the
and
back.
I can't tell you. That is my curse. Every time I take something out, it was at 1 HP. Doesn't matter.
It was.
It will happen a lot.
Entertaining, and I loved it. It made me happy. This whole game did. I can't
mind
wait
me,
to
I
see
just
where
have a
else this
baby.
goes. We will still be playing the Thursday night game too, so you'll get even more Curse of Strahd viewers. So enjoy that. Except for all you here, stay away.
So wait, you're telling me that we are Curse of Strahd 2, the Electric Boogaloo? Because I'm down.
Yes.
I mean, now you are. So
She's
We're the
taking
alternate
biscuits on my
universe. We are the
shoulder.
Earth 838 version of Strahd.
fair
Oh
enough.
no.
Fair enough. Hopefully you guys last longer than the Illuminati.
That's right.
Cause I'll
We
throw
won't.
I'll throw her at you. I don't give a shit. I'm mean.
No,
if I
thank
wanna
you.
be.
No, thank you.
I have a stat block for that. By the way, I do have Van Richten's guide.
I do as well.
So there's a lot of dangerous shit that isn't in the module that I get to throw at you guys.
Wonderful.
But anyway,
Good.
other than that, have a great night. Thanks, everybody. By the way, for those who are new to my channel on here, I don't know how to end streams, so the way I do it, I just kind of wave awkwardly and have everybody on camera wave awkwardly as well, and then we just trust that Jinma's doing it too, and then I randomly hit the
how about
button.
this?
Yes,
Just like
Everyone,
this.
always.
show